Hey there, folks. It's Friday the 17th of June 2022. Just coming up on 5 o'clock. I want to talk a little bit about developing your, I call it metavision, your metaphysical ability to see. Everyone has it. Almost everyone that's trying or doesn't try it, they just deny it totally. And that keeps your conscious mind from accepting anything that's coming out of the hypothalamus, which is where your vision actually gets put together. You see it through the pineal, you see it through the scanner, which comes from the hypothalamus itself, as well as other areas in there. You see it from the pituitary. The pituitary field just goes all over through the head. I've got all these charts and stuff I've put out for years now in my previous videos. Deanna and I put a bunch of them together. She's an artist, graphic, designer and architect. So anyway, the main thing I want to talk to you about is, you're accepting what you're seeing. The first thing I want to tell you before we go there, though, is, excuse me. My head's getting hammered. I'll be out of this in just a minute. On the left side of my head, the whole left hemisphere. The line right here. When you learn how to use your energy, even when you just go to put it there, my hand's warm and my brain feels it where I put it. It's just natural. It's who you are. All right, I'm the freak, but so what? You still have it. You can feel it. I'm no better than anyone else. I'm no better than you. And if you think you're better than me, you're wrong. We're all equal. We're all equal in creation. It's never been told like that. The original first being halves, male and female. What people call God. They've had you call him God. And Yahweh, Allah, all this other crap. They made sure that they played everyone against each other. All they ever did is lie, but that's another video. Actually, it's 3 videos. Anyway, the thing is, if you relax. Wait a minute. There's something else I want to say. Okay, yeah. Well, the pineal gland. It's kind of behind the spine where it goes up into the brain. It develops this energy field that shoots right through that section of the brain and goes right here behind your skull. It's almost as if it's sitting right behind your skull, but it's not. It goes through it. There's the pineal field, and then on top of that, there's the scanner or vision field, and that's all within your skull. The scanner field actually comes out a little bit over the skin. I'll put a couple of our charts up for you to see on that. As a matter of fact, hold on a minute. Okay. This is how the scanner field is produced. It comes from the base part of the brain. The orange there, the orange right here that you're seeing, that it's a field that's inside and outside of your skull, as you can see. The blue one behind it is the pineal vision field. It's an energy field flowing inside your head. And then here's the whole part of the brain that produces most of the scanner. If you look at it from the side, this right here is a filter that everyone has over their head, and it filters the spirit that comes out through your upper crown and comes out, so that it's like it literally numbs it out, like putting it to sleep. And then here's the middle crown. There's the upper crown, middle crown, lower crown, and then the hypothalamus. And then here's the scalar field, and there's the pineal field, the purple one. Take the information and draw your own brains and draw in there where stuff is, and you have the information right there. And then while we're at it, whereas here we are. These are the base energy fields, energy focal points, or chakras, whatever you want to call them. This is the pineal, which is actually in the front forehead, but it goes down into the thorax for speaking. Here's the heart. It's off-center a little bit. And then here's the solar plexus, large, right in the middle of the core. Then there's the sacral, and then there's the base. Anger comes from, is sparked by fear. And fear itself is in the base. I've tried to put times on my videos so you could find a way to take the information, like times and dates, so you could take the information and, correlate what happened when, give you some kind of order for the videos. I don't have that kind of structure for the videos. A lot of stuff in the videos, I'm actually seeing things, and it's flowing, and information seeing while I'm talking. If I seem scatterbrained, it's because, well, right now the body's dying, so everything's shot. I keep coming in and out of us. Anyway, whatever. It's just going. Lungs. So anyway, when you're seeing all this stuff live, and you're trying to talk and do things, it scatters your brain a little bit. Anyone who has strong abilities, not always, but most everyone, I should say, that has abilities is often blessed with like ADD and stuff like that, where your mind's just going in so many different directions. Sometimes you're given a brain where you can put some of it together. And we all know in this business it's loaded with frauds. I haven't been hearing that much about that as I have lately, but as I had before, but I don't hear much of anything. I've been pretty much out of it, just waiting to go. But situations call for me to get going again until I drop. Anyway, the pineal vision helps you see multidimensionally. The pineal gland, your own spirit, takes its own frequencies, who you really are, not your body. You're in a body. That's your body to drive. It's not you. You drive a Chevy, you're not Chevy. You're you. So that your own energy goes into that pineal gland, and the pineal gland is designed to enhance the movement of your actual pineal vision type frequencies through into that field, and then through the scanner right out everywhere. Okay? Now, that's seeing on many different dimensions. Now, the scanner field, which comes more from the brain and is much stronger with solar plexus, with people whose most powerful energy focal point or chakra is actually the solar plexus. They see through the scanner, and they see excuse me, they see through this dimension and like half above, half below. When they're really good, they might go, 3/4 above, 3/4 below. The people that I've cranked up, their scanners are doing much better. They can go, an extra dimension or two above and below. Plus, when I do when I've done the DNA ICUC, I literally blend. I can still do that now. I blend the energy fields of the pineal and the scanner together, so the pineal can see a little more accurately in this dimension, and then the scanner can see much more accurately in multiple dimensions. It increases your ability to see and understand. When you see something, you see it. You need to understand that there's something going on there. I mean, that what you're seeing is real. It's just understanding exactly what you're seeing. That's the hard part. Everyone sees those little blotches go by, down low, a little bit higher. That's your spirit guides condensing their energy so strong to get your attention. That is so strong that light doesn't want to go through it. That way you can actually see it. It's not evil. It's your spirit guides trying to help. A lot of spirit guides have bailed, left people out, just left them, just say screw it. When I do consultations too, I'll get you more if that's the case. I've always done that. Bring them in, fire them, get rid of them. There's people out there that can see fine, and they've watched some of the stuff that I do, and it kind of they get they're interested, sometimes surprised in a good way, and sometimes it's like, damn. But there's a problem with spirit, and it's really being abusive. I got no time for it, so I delete it. And then they get concerned about me. Excuse me. Some people's spirit guides have told them point blank right in front of me, stay away from that guy. He's here to, bring a lot of serious change. They call me the destroyer on the other side. Anyway, they used to. Now the ones that are left, they're compassionate and everything else, and they don't feel about me like that. But anyway, when you see and feel something, excuse me, you need to take a moment, take a leap of faith of yourself, your own personal leap of faith. Relax and just see whatever you see. Just take a nice breath. I got lung disease. A few of them. A nice, full but relaxed breath. I mean, don't try to suck in the clouds. Just a nice, normal full breath, and let it out. Don't hold it, just in and out, and just very relaxed. And then when you do that, you feel your body just kind of calm down. That generator inside your body, your energy just... And then every time you someone just said something, every time you do that, you go a little deeper into yourself. A lot of people say it's like walking downstairs, going into yourself, but in reality, it's just your energy calming down. As your energy calms down like that, the frequencies start to get so close to the actual field itself, the field frequencies, it helps you connect with it and flow through it. And that increases your vision. If you're having a little trouble and something doesn't happen, don't worry about it. This is a learning experience. Okay? A lot of people say, oh man, it just happened right away. It's just that, well, that's good. I mean, sometimes it does, but sometimes you're not including, sometimes these people are not including that the times they were trying and didn't know what was going on, and then all of a sudden it happened, and from that point on, they were good to go. So it's, as I'm not calling them liars whatsoever. I'm saying that's, how they're seeing it, understanding it. And age has nothing to do with it. So, and then when you see something, just relax and see how you feel about it. Use your heart and see what you think. If for those people who want, some personal attention on that, we'll do that in a consultation, okay? The consultations I put on there, it's 45 minutes. You're guaranteed 45 minutes of my time unless, you go freaky or something, which has never happened. But sometimes they last a good bit longer. I am sick. This body is sick. This body is dying. I have congestive heart failure, big time. They're freaking out for me to get heart surgery done. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll be right there. I die hard. It's what I am. But what you are is able to see through the pineal and the scanner. I can help you with that, to understand what you're doing, how it happens. People come to see you, I'll tell you about them. But anyway, you can do this on your own. Excuse me, lots of times you just need some encouragement. And there's no better place to get it from yourself in your heart. Just relax. When you think you're being followed or watched or something, there's a reason you're thinking it. Unless you're trying to say purple elephants, I must see purple elephants, and all of a sudden you think you see one, which you really won't. All right, you made that up. But unless you do something silly like that, and none of you would ever do that, that's not the kind of people that come to me. Something inside you tells you that there's something about me that's just different. Well, it is. I have nothing but love and compassion and desire to serve for everyone and protect until someone gets abusive. And then they mean less to me than cold ash that's been in the fireplace for a month. I serve and protect, but I do it with compassion and honor. Anyway, I'm not trying to break more and pat myself in the back. I just want some of the new people to understand me. We're all family, man. We all came from the same place. And if you don't abuse anyone or get controlling or nasty or anything in and or out of body, man, you have no idea the utopia you're about to receive. It's another thing I need to get into, yanking everyone out of their body to go back home. That's a video for, I mentioned it, but it's a video for a later date. Anyway, I haven't spent a ton of time trying to tell you a particular breathing pattern and everything else, stuff like that, because there is no way to tell you that except for relaxing and taking full breaths, and that calms you down. You're different than anyone else. Things are similar, but you're special. You're something different, not better than, but special, yes. You're very special. You have no idea how important you are. You should be important to yourself like you are to me. That's what matters, is you. Me, I'm like Stone Mountain. I'm just there. It's everyone else that matters. You can do this. Just do some deep breathing. Try to calm your body down. Relax. Get away from noise and stuff. Nature's really nice, but so's a chair in your bedroom. Or a house, but you need quiet. Okay? And you see stuff move around, relax and look at it. Is it female or male? First thing you do. Is that female or is it male energy? And then you go from there and start talking with it. It'll help. If I talk to you in person, I'll help you more. There's something else that I'd forgotten to mention that's very important, so I wanted to put it in here at the end of the video. When you see things, you're seeing them for yourself, by yourself. If you're with like-minded friends, excuse me, you can have a good time talking together about what you're seeing and relaxing to see if you can get anything. So I think sometimes it's best to start off with yourself, in some of your quiet time where it's just you and you don't have a friend's energy right there. Excuse me. You can see things and feel things for yourself. Come on, lungs, just quit. Also, you have to watch. Sometimes you want to share an experience which is so enjoyable but yet new to you with someone who's not metaphysically minded at all, and not always, depending on how cool they are. But they might shut you down so hard, tell you you're a nut and everything else, and it's not possible. If they ever wake up, they'll come right to you and say, wow, I just saw something. And of course you wouldn't treat them the same way, but most of the time people are afraid that there's something they can't do and that they're just not able. They actually have fear that you can do something they can't, which would mean that there's something wrong with them when there's not. So if you would, keep that in mind. Maybe share that with your other metaphysical friends when they're first starting out to see things. And when people tell you that you're nuts and you're crazy and, you're a jerk and I'm so cool, that kind of stupid shit. When they tell you that, ask them if animals are known for their animal instincts. Ask them if a mother's intuition is a lie. Intuition is a metaphysical ability. Actually, intuition is the sum of metaphysical abilities altogether, often notated by the number 6. And what's 666? It's merely very strong personal intuition, metaphysical abilities. And the religions, they ought to be afraid of 666, because if anybody really has strong metaphysical abilities, they're going to see all the bullshit of every damn religion ever made. So, anyway, I wanted to get that in there. All right, folks. Love you. Take care and have a good one.